TJ, first of all, driving all the way here from Benghazi, you see the impact that those airstrikes have had. That's celebratory fire that the fighters do come to. Not meantime, they do make their way to the front lines further west. But at what
All right, we lost that signal there. We'll try to reestablish it a little later, but our Arwa Damon there, and certainly she was startled there, and want our viewers to understand what we're seeing there, that in fact it was celebratory fire. She has been traveling along as the rebels have made their way, the opposition made their way west across the country, and she has seen plenty of that celebratory fire. So just want to make sure our viewers understood what they were seeing there, and what startled it was just right next to her there. But again, another important city, another important development, at least for the opposition there in Libya, as they make their way west, taking another town from the Gaddafi forces. Turn to Yemen now, where the president of Yemen is calling his own country a, quote, ticking time bomb. He also says he's ready to step down. He said he could step down in just a matter of hours if needs be. Anti-government protesters have been demonstrating for weeks there, calling for his resignation. President Saleh has given in to some demands, but says he won't hand over the country to gangs, drug dealers, or the rebels currently fighting the government. They're also watching developments out of Syria. Anti-government demonstrators faced a barrage of gunfire from government forces there on Friday. Also, some protests at the White House, both for and against the wave of civil unrest that's been sweeping through the Middle East.
This war isn't for democracy and freedom. This is a war for exploitation.
Now, those organizations, those demonstrations that you're seeing there were organized by several separate groups. We have been telling you about, at least we were yesterday, kind of an ugly weather situation in a lot of parts of the country. Rose, good morning. That was a lot to keep up with yesterday.
There really was, TJ. TJ, you're a boxing fan, right?
I am a boxing fan.
You ever seen Oscar De La Hoya working the speed bag? You know, just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, of course.
That's essentially what Mother Nature's been doing in the West Coast.
Wow.
Seriously, we're talking about some heavy rainfall in parts of the higher elevations, some heavy snowfall. When is the rough stuff going to end? We're going to let you know coming up, plus a snapshot of your forecast around the country. It's moments away. You're watching CNN. See you in a little bit.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference. At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Nature is unique, pure, and also delicious. Like Nature Valley. Granola bars made with crunchy oats and pure honey. Nature Valley. 100% natural, 100% delicious.
Has your carpet taken its share of abuse? With coffee, kids, sticky juice, chocolatey syrup, dirt, and mess from pets? Calling a truck with a professional can cost hundreds. Instead, let the money-saving Rug Doctor and put the power of professional cleaning in your hands. Refresh, restore, and renew all your carpets in minutes. Go online and find a rental location in your neighborhood. Then save up to 20% with this valuable coupon. Your carpet will feel new again with a name you trust. Rug Doctor.
All right, 13 minutes past the hour on this CNN Sunday morning. We talk about spring cleaning, and boy, it's taken to another level this weekend in some parts of the country, thanks to some severe weather. Take a look at what the folks in Capitola, California are having to deal with. A little bleary-eyed this morning, if you will. This is flooding that hit the town yesterday. City officials point to a broken culvert that compromised by the strong storms earlier this week. Also, in San Francisco, a pretty rocky start for a couple of car owners. Check this out. Heavy rains brought down 2 massive boulders there. Also in San Pablo, more rain adds to that. Look at this. We were showing these pictures yesterday. Can you imagine how this feels for the homeowners there? Having to look at this. The yards began giving way on Thursday. Additional rain means a foot or more of property essentially washed away, and severe weather not reserved just for California. Rough night for much of the South. Thunderstorms, lightning, tornado watches. Hail here in the greater Atlanta area. This all took place overnight. What about today? Reynolds Wolf, good morning to you, kind sir. It was kind of rough here last night.
It was crazy. It was loud.
Yeah.
Window rattlers. But things are calming again in parts of the southeast. But what we've seen out to the west has just been nuts. You know the video we showed you moments ago with the car that was hit by the giant, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Steven Spielberg-sized boulder? That's some amazing stuff.